Knight f3, d5, g3, Knight f6, Bishop g2, g6, Castle kingside, Bishop g7, d4, Castle kingside, c4, c6, Knight e5, Knight g4, c takes d5, c takes d5, Bishop f4, Knight takes e5, Bishop takes e5, Knight c6, Bishop takes g7, King takes g7, Knight c3, e6, Queen d2, b6, Rook a d1, Bishop b7, e4, d takes e4, Bishop takes e4, Rook e8, d5, e takes d5, Bishop takes d5, Rook c8, f4, Bishop a6, Rook f2, Queen e7, f5, f6, Bishop e6, Rook c d8, Knight d5, Queen f8, Queen c3, Knight e5, Rook d4, Queen c5, Queen takes c5, b takes c5, Rook a4, Rook d6, Rook takes a6, Rook takes a6, Knight c7, Rook a takes e6, Knight takes e6, check, King h6, Knight takes c5, Knight g4, Rook f4, Rook e1, check, King g2, Rook c1, Rook takes g4, Rook takes c5, Rook h4, check, King g5, Rook takes h7, Rook c2, check, King f3, Rook takes b2, h4, check, King takes f5, Rook takes a7, King e6, g4, Rook c2, Rook a6, check, King e5, Rook a5, check, King e6, g5, Rook c3, check, King e2, Rook h3, Rook a6, check, King e7, Rook takes f6, Rook takes h4, Rook a6, Rook f4. Rook a5. King d6. King e3. Rook g4. a4. Rook h4. King d3. Rook g4. King e3. Rook h4. King f3. King e6. King e3. King d6. King d3. Rook g4. Rook a6 check. King e7. Rook a5. King d6. King e2. King e6. King f3. Rook e4.